good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work.
Even pressed the wrong button at the start. Oh dear. Well, good evening. Hello, everybody. You've got the fantastic intro music. Those of you who don't make it in time to hear the start of the very start of the live stream, you've got a little bonus today because we've put the intro music on for you right at the very beginning because we've started about 10 minutes late. Anthony says Stephen's still asleep. No, Stephen is not still asleep, but Stephen is not very well. You may have noticed I missed yesterday's live stream because I fell asleep. And I didn't wake up until just towards the end of the live stream. And by then, Sebastian had taken over the reins. Anyway, hello, everybody. Tina says, nice tan, Stephen. Victoria says, happy weekend, everyone. Lee Betts, hello. She says she's sorry she's not running tonight, but she is watching. Well done, Stephen, on your run. Carol, hello, Carol. Sebastian, Clive Finnemore, hello. Anthony Anderson, John Hepplewhite. John Hepplewhite's with us. Hello, John. Paul Hayward, Yoko, Neil Messenger. Loads of people. We've got a nice group of people. Unfortunately, I am now 10 minutes behind everybody else. And also, I hadn't planned on going very fast tonight. I was thinking of doing like 5 or 10k and seeing how I feel. But let's just see what happens. So I've stuffed myself full of painkillers today. Victoria's not very well either. We've basically got home from holiday blues illness. So we're depressed because we're back from holiday and we're not very well, for all the reasons we all have a low immune system after having done a long run and having, spent a week supposedly relaxing. But, going on holiday is quite stressful, isn't it? So anyway. Right. Clive says Stephen's tech is also black on my screen. Oh, yeah, I see it. The badge is black. Yeah. Why is that then? I wonder why they've gone black. Interesting. Maybe that means, Clive, maybe this means we're about to be deleted. What do you think? Do you think we're about to be deleted? We don't exist anymore. They go from orange to black and then they disappear. Anthony wants to know, Sebastian, did you sabotage Stephen? Pokerbo. Hello, Pokerbo. He says, hello, Stephen and all. Yeah, you'll notice I'm walking at the moment. So I had planned to go very, very slowly and see how I feel. Somebody's catching me up. Noz is catching me up. Tina says, I think it's because you're not professionals. Sebastian says, Stephen, you're fired. Yeah, well, I'm not. I'm used to that. I'm used to being fired. It's not the first time, let me tell you. Oh, dear. So Neil Messenger's already up to 2 kilometres. Anthony, Carol, Clive, Sebastian, Tina, Paul, John Hepplewhite and Yoko all together. And they are running at 9 kph. They're just coming up to 2 kilometres. Or Tina says it's because we're all a bunch of fools. Pokerbo says, take care, Stephen and Victoria. You did a great, amazing job. Thank you very much. I assume you're talking about our adventures in Gran Canaria. We had a really fab time last week. We got back on Tuesday. And then basically for the last 3 days, we've just been lying on the sofa thinking, hang on a minute, we're back in England. It's raining. Actually, today's been lovely. But yeah, it's been a bit of a shock to get back home. Clive says, yeah, that's true, Tina. Couple of spanners. With a screw loose, says Carol. Oh dear. Who are you actually talking about here? Are you talking about me and Clive, me and Sebastian, Sebastian and Clive, or any other combination of all three of us? Thank you very much to Clive and Sebastian for looking after the live streams on the channel while I've been away. Appreciate it. Tina says, did you miss us, Stephen? Like a hole in the head, Tina. Yes, of course. Of course. When I was 110 kilometres into the Trans Gran Canaria Ultra and I just wanted to lie down and go to sleep, all I could think about was, I wish I was just doing 10k on Zwift with my friends and I could just stop and go into the house and get in my bath and then get in my bed, because that's all I wanted to do at that point. I had a really, really good time and I thoroughly enjoyed the race. But when I say thoroughly enjoyed, it's type 2 fun, because wow, it's hard work. It's hard work on those mountains. Got this runner behind me, Noz, who keeps sprinting up behind me and then suddenly stopping and having a technical dropout. I'm thinking I might start running in a minute. Let's get to a kilometre and then I might start running and see how my legs go. What's everybody else been up to then while I've been away? Has it been a lovely time? I did actually catch a few of the live streams while I was away. I know that you saw me chatting a few times while I was lying by the pool. So I enjoyed keeping up with what was going on the live streams. Tina says you'll never catch us now. Well, you're 10 minutes ahead of me. And no, I don't think I will, because I have no intention of going at that speed to try and catch up. I was only going to do about 5 or 10k this evening just to see how I feel. So maybe I'll just do 10k and then call it a night, and I'm going to go very slowly. We've got a camera that's not working, have we? Why is that camera not showing anything? That camera frozen. Let's just try and fix that. Weird. Frozen on the daytime. Come on. That is weird. We've got a camera that's stuck, frozen on daytime. Come on. The device could not be found. Oh no. Let me go and try and plug it in again. Hang on. Right, I've got it back. Catherine Vargas, hello from Chile. Hello, Catherine, nice to have you with us. So I suppose for those uninitiated who've never been here before, welcome along. This is Zwift Running, although you can see me walking. That's because I am A, not very well, B, still recovering from a long run that I did, well, actually a week ago now, but it was a very long run. And C, recovering from injury still as well. So I'm walking at the moment, but this is Zwift running, and we are doing our Spring Marathon medium long run. So it's an hour and a half, 90 minutes of running for most people here today. But the idea is that you can do whatever you want. You can just do 5k, 10k. You can run with us for an hour, 15 minutes, whatever you want. You can come and run with us on this Friday evening here in the UK. Over in Chile, gosh, it's probably still morning in Chile. Probably, what is it now? 10 to 7 in the evening. So it's about, is it maybe 10 to midday or 10 to 11 in the morning in Chile? But welcome to you, Catherine. Thank you for joining us. Carol says, has anybody tried those Revive energy gels? We've had those Revive's energy strips. I've used them before. I didn't think much of them, to be honest. Oliver and Clive. Oliver is Clive's son. Oliver and Clive are going for another park run tomorrow. I'm going to try park run tomorrow as well, but I'm going to go with my daughter. I'm going to go nice and slowly. Right, we're 20 minutes in, and I am 11 minutes behind the main pack. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change my view so that we can see the main pack. Sebastian, using the colloquial English terminology, I'm knackered. Clive says the weather is going to be fantastic tomorrow. Cold but sunny with blue skies. So we're now up with the main pack. No! What's going on there? Go away! So we're following Carol, but we're just looking at the main pack, really, with Neil and Carol and Sebastian and Clive, Anthony Anderson, John Hepplewhite, Tina Beard and Paul Hayward all together. Great week and looking forward to the weekend. So, injury update, leg feels okay. I've started running and the injury feels fine. Legs are still a bit tight in general, but actually okay. Tina, what route have you done this week? Okay, we're doing the Greater London in reverse. So we're going up the back of Box Hill. Oh my goodness. Carol's going to see Pete Tong at the Albert Hall. Wow, that is a blast from the past. Is that going to be... Right, now, Carol, be honest with me. Is this going to be a sad rave full of 50-somethings with glow sticks and whistles, all trying to relive the 90s? Is that what this is going to be? Because if it is, can I come? That would be awesome. Although, Pete Tong was never my favourite, to be honest. Clive giving some Strava advice there. Thank you, Clive. I do that shake your phone thing to give kudos to everyone. And what I do is I go around randomly selecting people, and the more people you select, the more different groups you can select. And I shake and give kudos to like hundreds of people on a race. Oh, the Ibiza Classics Tour. Yes, that'll be awesome. Yes, I've seen some videos of that. Really good. Really good. It's basically, if you don't know about this, this is the orchestra. So it's an orchestra, proper orchestra, that does 80s and 90s rave dance hits with a full 40-piece orchestra. It's amazing. Go and watch some of the videos on YouTube. Really cool. Yeah, I would actually like to go to one of them. I think Victoria would hate it, but I'd love it. Although, I don't know, Victoria might like it. Right, I might have to open the doors. Okay, Jonathan says it's the end of May, 4 nights at the Albert Hall. Love to go. Victoria will tell me I can't afford it though. 4 kilometres done for the main group. Well done, guys. The main red beacon group are now at 4 kilometres. Well done, everyone. I hope you're allowed to get up and dance, especially in a Grand Tier box, Jonathan. How many seats are there in a Grand Tier box? Can me and Victoria come and join you? We'll bring a bottle. Do you know what? I would love to see Victoria at a rave. I'd love to see Victoria dancing to a 90s hard house or techno tune. That'd be awesome. I haven't connected my heart rate. Let's do that. I do like this feature now that we've got where you can go and connect your heart rate and it won't stop you running. Very frustrating thing that used to be. Right, back to the front pack. Let's go and look at Tina. There we have Tina. Heart rate 127 for Tina, heart rate 120 for Anthony. My heart rate is 128. Clearly not quite fit. I don't know how I'm going to do Brighton or Manchester Marathon, but never mind. I've still got 8 weeks to train for Manchester, so I should be able to get some training in. Heart rate 130 for Sebastian. But you guys are going faster than me. I'm only going at 8 kph. Just trying to warm back into running. This is a lot faster than I was going at the Trans Gran Canaria Ultra, let me tell you that. By the way, if you haven't seen the video, it's not the race video, but it's my kind of chat video about how I did, how I felt about the race and how it went. If you haven't seen that, that's up on the Film My Run channel now. Heart rate 117 for Paul Hayward, 128 for John Hepplewhite. Well done, guys. Neil Messenger's heart rate is 120. Oh, hang on a minute. Is that my heart rate, 127, or is that Tina's heart rate? Let me go back to me and see if it changes. How long have I been on Zwift? I've no idea. No idea. Yeah, oh no, okay, so my heart rate is much lower. 109. Okay. So yeah, that's my heart rate. I am going significantly slower, and my heart rate is 109, 110, something like that. But if we go back up to Tina, who's going faster, her heart rate is 127. Okay, well that's good. I'm glad that it does that. I'm glad that it shows the heart rate of the person you're watching. Victoria has very kindly brought me a mug of tea, or a flask of tea. Thank you. Victoria had an injection today in her foot to deal with her Morton's neuroma that she's got in the bottom of her foot, which has been preventing her running recently. So she now has to have a few weeks off running while that injection does its job. And then hopefully she'll be back running in time for Race to the King and Race to the Stones later this spring. Jonathan Cross says, by the way, Carol, less typing, more running. Victoria? She's limping and I'm trying to make her come back. I think she's gone in the house. I'll talk to her about Pete Tong later. Right, Carol says, tickets went on sale today. Be there or be square. Jonathan says they've got 8 seats in the grand tier box and no one's going to stop me dancing, he says. I'm coming. We're gonna join you in that box. I'm gonna get Victoria dancing to some Happy House from the 80s. Jonathan, why don't you message Victoria now, Jonathan? and ask her if she knows who Pete Tong is. Drop a few ride-ons. Done Carol already. There's Clive, Sebastian, John, Paul Hayward, Yoko. Tiago is catching up fast. Well done, Tiago. Right, just coming up to the top of Box Hill from the rear end. You know what, Jonathan? I think if I said it's all gone Pete Tong, I don't think she would know what I'm talking about. Honestly, I think if I said that to Victoria, she'd go, "What do you want to? What's that all about? What does that mean?" That's why I married her. That's why I love my wife, because that's what she's like. 35 minutes gone. So if you're doing the whole thing, we've got 55 minutes to go. Wonky camera above there, haven't we? Bit better. I'm wearing two watches tonight. I've got this watch on my right wrist. It's not really a watch. It's I think it's a heart rate strap, but I'm not entirely sure what data it's collecting. I'm taking part in a study with Portsmouth University, and in a couple of weeks, I'm going to run for 12 hours on a treadmill at Portsmouth University. I might, if I'm allowed, I will take a phone and I will take a battery pack and I will run it on Zwift. And they're carrying out some research on the effects of sleep deprivation on ultra runners. So I think I have to run quite late at night, but I'm not entirely sure. But as a prelim to that, they're collecting some data, so I have to do a sleep chart, and I think they're collecting heart rate data. So that's coming up soon. I'll try and take a camera in there as well and do a film of it. But yeah, I don't know if they're still wanting people. If you want to take part, Portsmouth University, a study on the effects of sleep deprivation in ultra runners, and you have to run for 12 hours on a treadmill. So that's going to be fun. Paul Hayward says that'll kill the time. And Clive Finnemore says that's something to do, I suppose. Tina says, I hope you'll be on Zwift. Yeah, I'll try. I'll take a phone or an iPad and a battery pack, and I'll try and run on Zwift whilst I'm in the university. Clive says, is it a weekend or a weekday? I don't know. Actually, I can probably find out if I look at my phone. Give me 2 minutes to check my phone and I'll find out some more concrete dates for you. Just coming up to 40 minutes and 6 kilometres for Carol and Tina and Clive and Sebastian, John, Yoko, Paul, Anthony. Tiago is forging ahead now. Neil Messenger is going pretty quick as well. So Neil is on 7k. Tiago is not quite at 6k, but he's going a lot quicker than all of us. I am way back. I'm just coming up to 4 kilometres now, but I am still on 8 kph, going nice and easy. Just it's more my headache that's affecting me at the moment. The legs actually feel pretty good. Legs feel good. But yeah, I'm not very well. But that's all right. We'll keep going for the time being. See if we can get to... well, we'll get to 5k, that's for sure. But see if I can get to 10k maybe tonight. Jonathan has now messaged Victoria about Pete Tong. That's lovely. Tina says, Stephen, are you not very well? No, had I not mentioned it? No, I'm not actually very well. Just thought I'd let you know. So I was injured. Did I let you know that I was injured? So I was injured. But I think I'm now over the injury. It hurt a bit during the long run that I did. Did I tell you I did a long run last week? So this time last week I was making my way to Las Palmas in Gran Canaria to start a very long run. But I was a bit worried about it because I was injured. So I don't know if I mentioned this to any of you, but yeah, I was injured. But during the run, although it was aching quite a lot, actually didn't hurt at all, really. It was sore, but it wasn't, it never stopped me running. So when I finished the run, actually the injury was pretty good. But now, just thought I'd mention it, that I am actually not very well. I've got a bit of a headache. I've tried to pump myself full of painkillers, but yeah, not very well. Thanks for the sympathy, guys. Appreciate it. I mean, I don't moan. You know me, guys. I'm full of positivity. I never moan. I'm never annoyed or irritable. Tina's having deja vu from last year. Hey, no, it's nowhere near as bad as last year. Last year was just illness from hell, wasn't it? One illness after another. I think I had five illnesses, one after another, all the way through from January to the end of March. It was horrendous. So yeah, that was terrible. But no, this will be fine. I think come next week, I will start to get some good training done again, and we'll see where we're at by Manchester and Brighton marathons. Hopefully, I'll be able to get round them in a relatively decent time. I'm sure I can get some training in before then. Sebastian saw the Film My Run van on Google Street Maps. Yes, there has been a recent Google van driving up and down our street. So we've had some new photos from Google. Imagine the number of Google cars there must be around the world, driving around every major city in the world, taking photographs 24/7. I mean, that's just what a task. What a task that is. To go to every city and town pretty much in the world, taking photos of every single street in every single town and city in the world. And not just once, but on a regular basis. So it's constantly updated. Tina said, I had suffered from headaches all my life, but since my neck surgery, not a single one. That is amazing. Paul Hayward says, have they disposed of the bomb on the seafront? Well, it turns out it wasn't a bomb. It was a gas canister. But it was a very old gas canister. It had obviously been there for years. And they thought for a short time it was a bomb. Caused parkrun to be cancelled a couple of weeks ago. Pretty sure parkrun is on tomorrow, so I'll do parkrun with Elsa tomorrow. Sebastian says halfway. Yeah, 46 minutes in. So over halfway now. And Carol and the gang will, if they do the full hour and a half, will make it to 13.5 kilometres. And we are heading down Box Hill now towards the tube station. Heart rate 126 for Anthony, heart rate of 140 for Carol, 127 for Tina, 131 for Sebastian. Seven kilometres for the Red Beacon group. Thank you for joining today. Whatever speed you are doing, whatever distance you're doing, you are doing well. The fact that you got off the couch and started running is what counts. So talking about Tina having had an operation on her neck, surgery on her neck, and now she doesn't have any headaches, and she says it makes you think. Paul Hayward says, well, I'll stick with the Nurofen, thanks, Tina. Jonathan Cost says, yeah, Nurofen for me too, Paul. You know, as opposed to going down the surgery route. I don't know what surgery we would have, but just have, if you get regular headaches, just have some surgery on your neck and it'll be fine. I've just hit 5k. Right, I'm going to speed up. I'm going to see how I feel for the next 15 minutes. So I'm going to run for 15 more minutes at a faster pace and see how I go. Sebastian says he's very thirsty tonight. I've got a cup of tea if you want it. I'm going to stop in 10 minutes and have a nice big thirsty drink of tea. If anybody wants to join me, when we get to the hour mark, 1 hour, and we can have a drink of tea. Jonathan says, hang on a minute, the yellow beacon should be at the front and the red beacon at the rear. Yes, I know. Funny that, isn't it? Would you believe it? Slight technical problem at the beginning of the run. Don't know how it happened, but it did. Carol says we dare not pass the red beacon. Yeah, when Tina's in charge, don't dare pass the beacon. Although I see Tiago did. Tiago's now ahead. He's on just over 8 kilometres now. Neil Messenger's nearly at 10 kilometres. Well done, Neil. Okay, Tina, Carol, Clive, Yoko, Seb, John Hepperwhite, Paul Haywood, Anthony Anderson have all hit 8 kilometres now. I'm just about to hit 6 kilometres. And I think my legs are feeling pretty good. So I feel perhaps they have loosened up now since the start of the run. And yeah, I think if I didn't have this headache, I think I'd be okay. So I think that's good news, because this headache can't last long, can it? Should be okay by next week. Right, just coming down to the bottom of Box Hill. So we'll be going round the corner and into the tube station in a minute. Everyone looking splendid in their Film My Run kit. Heart rate 150 for Neil Messenger. Heart rate 140 for Carol Rushworth. .128 for Tina. Well done, Tina. That's a nice, comfortable heart rate. Very good. My heart rate's about 123 now because I've sped up. Uh, 115 for Clive. That's nice as well, Clive. Yoko's heart rate is 123. .121 for Paul Haywood. So I know Clive and Ollie are doing parkrun tomorrow. Anyone else doing parkrun in the morning? Neil Messenger is doing Derham Parkrun tomorrow. John Hepplewhite has never done a parkrun. Carol is running at 1% elevation, or 1% incline. So she's just putting it out there that her heart rate is higher because of that. Heart rate 143 for Carol. But yeah, she is on a slight incline. Well done, Carol. Tina can't get out that early at the moment. All our best to Alan, Tina. Right, we are through the tunnel, and we are coming up to 1 hour of running. Well, not 1 hour for me. I spent the first 10 minutes faffing about. However, for most people, we are coming up to an hour. Into the tunnel we go. Oh, Maril is going to see Bridget Jones tomorrow, the new one. Victoria and Elsa went to see that last week, before we went away. I think they enjoyed it. Lee Betts doesn't have parkrun tomorrow, but she's off to Great Yarmouth to run the half marathon. Fantastic. Oh, I hope you enjoy that, Lee. I saw you've done some good training. I've been watching your Facebook updates. Oh, or was it your Strava? Anyway, I saw a photo of you doing a long run the other day. So well done. And yeah, really enjoy that. Good luck, Lee. So, Lee doing the Great Yarmouth half marathon on Sunday. 9 kilometres now for the Red Beacon group. I am at 7.2. Still 12 minutes behind. So I'm going to speed up again a little bit more. I'm not going to catch everybody because that's way beyond what I can do, but I'm just going to speed up a bit more. Sebastian says, I must do some long runs above 20k soon. Yes, you must, Sebastian. A big run coming up for you, Sebastian, in the next couple of months. And you've got to keep Victoria moving. So I expect you to be fully trained, Sebastian. Exactly, spring is coming. Sebastian says, I'll take her on my arms. Don't do that, just push her from behind. Kick her in her backside. Sebastian, she doesn't need an arm round her shoulder. She just needs somebody to tell her to get a move on. Right, we are back in central London now, with 27 minutes remaining on the clock. Hello, Chris. Chris Nolan is on. He says, Stephen, I saw an old post on Facebook that you thought about doing the virtual Everest on the treadmill. Did you ever do it? No, we didn't ever get around to it. It's still something that's on the list of things I would like to do, but I've just never put it in place. But yeah, virtual Everest on the treadmill would be an awesome thing to do. Right, look, Chris Nolan has decided he's making a virtual Everest on the treadmill a goal by the end of the year. Just walking and hiking it. Yeah, no, I think walking and hiking is the way I would do it. I don't think you would want to run any of that whole Everest climb. It's just impractical to run it. You can't run it, you would have to hike it. So Tina and the gang about to hit 10k. Neil Messenger already on 13.5. Tiago on 11.5. There they go. Red Beacon Group hit 10k. Well done to the Red Beacon Group who have now hit 10 kilometres. Less than 25 minutes to go. Just keep it nice and steady, breathe easy, keep that heart rate relatively low if you can. Clyde is getting a slap for overtaking Tina. This is why I am at the back, Clive, because Tina can't reach me. Tina says, I have very long arms. Tina, we are coming to Dorset again in the next couple of weeks, I think. Victoria's birthday on the 22nd of March. So don't forget Victoria's birthday, 22nd of March. I think we'll be in Dorset that weekend, Tina. I can complain to you in person about my headache. Yes, I thought you might. Right, Anthony is off. He's done 11 kilometres. He says, that's it for me. Shoes have felt good. Have a good weekend, everybody. Thank you, Anthony. Well done. Well done, Anthony. Thanks for joining. Okay, I've sped up again. So it looks like we're doing this as a progressive run this evening. So I'll try and do a couple of kilometres at this speed. Uh, 18 minutes to go, Sebastian. 18 minutes to go. Neil Messenger's hit 15 kilometres. See if you can get to 10 miles. Neil, well, I'm sure you can. 15 minutes to go. 10 miles should be fairly easy. Might even get to 11 miles, Neil. Tina says, once again, I didn't think I'd do the whole run. And yet, here we are. Yeah, same here, Tina. Same here. Same, Tina. Right, heart rate is up to 139 for me. It's 10 kilometres done for me with less than 15 minutes to go. Peer pressure and guilt. Not a comedian, I am a serious athlete. I'm starting to work a bit now. Now you've upset Sebastian. Well, I certainly wouldn't have run this quick if I hadn't had the technical problems earlier on, and if I hadn't had you guys to start trying to chase down. Feeling pretty good, really, all things considered. So I think when we get to 10 minutes to go, I'll speed up again for the last time for the final 2 kilometres. Thank you, Tina, yeah. I just wanted to start really easy and just get back into it. And actually, the ankle is feeling great. Legs are much more relaxed now. And I just felt I could run a bit quicker. So I'm quite pleased. Yeah, 10 minutes to go. Carol says, my headaches used to go when I ran. Yeah, I can still feel it, but it's not too bad. Right, 1:32 for Tina. 1:45 for me. 1:45 for Carol as well. 1:17 for Paul Hayward. 1:35 for Sebastian. Well done, everybody. And 9 minutes to go. Right, Finnemore's heart rate, 1:14. John Hepplewhite's heart rate is 1:30. So Clive wins, I think. Although Tiago is really pushing it hard now. He's going at faster than 15 kph now. Neil Messenger's heart rate 1:41. Neil's nearly at 17 kilometres. Tiago 15.5 kilometres. To go, guys. 7 minutes. Really good, everybody. Sebastian says, great catching, Stephen. Yeah, but I'm not going to get you by the end. You're still going to be about 3 or 4 minutes ahead by the end. 3 minutes. Okay, final speed increase for the last 5 minutes. Yes, thank you everyone for joining. Fantastic work. Hopefully we will see you all for the interval session on Wednesday. Oh, fantastic. Really good. Well done, everybody. Great running. So I managed 13.3 kilometres in the end. Everyone else did 13 and a half. I was 2 minutes behind by the time we finished. So that's not bad. Nice catch at the end there. Well done to Carol and Clive and Yoko and Paul and John Pepperwhite. Nice to see John, Tina, Sebastian, Anthony Anderson, Lee for watching. Thank you, Lee. And everyone else who was involved and joined in and ran and chatted. Jonathan Cost, thank you very much as well. Chris Nolan, thanks for popping in. A couple of new names that we haven't seen. Somebody from Chile was nice to hear from. So, yes, brilliant. Oh, thank you, Tina. Glad I did that. As always, it feels a bit of a grind at the beginning, you know, especially coming back from that long run and injury and stiff legs and all that. But actually, once I slowly got into it, felt good. So I'm pleased about that. And yeah, really well run, everybody. Looks like a few people are just going to round it up to 14k there. You won't find me doing that. I'm far too lazy. Tiago says, well done all. Thank you, Tiago. Good job to you as well. Well done, Neil Messenger, for banging out 11 miles there. Great work. And everybody else who ran as well. Right, that's me done. Heart rate of 192 for Tiago in the end. So, as always, Tiago pulls out the big numbers. Good job, Tiago. Okay, I am done here. I will see you all on Wednesday. So, yes, do look out for Clive's My Whoosh run on Sunday. So, 5k your way with Clive on My Whoosh on Sunday. And then we'll be back on Monday. I think, what's Clive doing on Monday? Is it Monday Run Club on Monday? But if you go to Zwift.run/live schedule, Zwift.run/live schedule, you should be able to find all the details of the live streams that we are doing this next week. We'll have the Film My Run 500 with Clive on Tuesday, as well as Sebastian doing Tina's Tuesday Social live on the Zwift Run channel. And then I'll be back for the interval session, the Wednesday Spring Marathon interval session on Wednesday. So take care and I'll see you then. Bye bye, guys.